Daniel Levy's reputation for being a ruthless chairman is no secret, but the way he handled managerial dismissals at Tottenham Hotspur reveals just how unforgiving he could be behind the scenes. Over his 24-year tenure as Spurs chairman, Levy dismissed 13 different managers, and one former assistant coach has shared a vivid account of just how cold and abrupt those decisions could be. Levy, who stepped down recently as part of the Lewis family's broader plan to overhaul Tottenham's leadership structure, leaves behind a complex legacy. During his nearly quarter-century at the helm, the club secured only 2 trophies, yet he also masterminded the construction of a cutting-edge stadium and a state-of-the-art training facility, both seen as vital investments for Spurs' future success. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite these infrastructural triumphs, his frequent managerial changes sparked debate about whether his approach truly fostered long-term sporting success. One of the most telling stories comes from Gus Poyet, a former Tottenham player who later served as assistant head coach. Poyet recalls the 2008 dismissal of himself and head coach Juande Ramos, a moment that perfectly encapsulates Levy's no-nonsense style. In less than a year, it felt like 2 completely different chapters, Poyet explained in an interview with oddspedia.com. At first, Juande made a huge impact. After just 4 or 5 months, we won the League Cup. Daniel was genuinely thrilled. He understood how much that trophy meant to the fans. However, the optimism didn't last. As the second season approached, Levy continued to back Ramos financially, investing heavily in new players, including the high-profile signing of Luka Modric. He gave money, Poyet said, emphasizing the chairman's willingness to spend. Yet, despite these investments, the team's performance on the pitch faltered. It was 2 completely opposite situations, winning a trophy and then struggling to win games despite the money spent. Poyet described his relationship with Levy as strictly professional and respectful, with no personal conflicts. From day one to the last, he was very honest with me, he said. But the manner of their exit was what left a lasting impression. We were sacked the night before a game. We were at the hotel, ready to rest and prepare for the match the next day, when we were called down after 10 p.m. and told we were being let go. Imagine the shock of being told you're out of a job just hours before you're supposed to lead your team onto the pitch. Leaving that hotel at 10:30 at night was a strange feeling, Poyet admitted. It showed how ruthless Daniel could be, very direct and professional, but ruthless nonetheless. He respected contracts, but there was no sugarcoating the decision. This unexpected dismissal hit Poyet hard. I felt miserable, he confessed. I was supposed to be focused on the game the next day, but instead I was packing my bags and leaving. Usually, if you get a call on a Monday morning after a game, you might suspect you're about to be sacked. But to get that call late at night in a hotel room? That was totally unexpected, even if the results hadn't been good enough. Sometimes you deserve to go, but the timing was brutal. Looking back, Poyet offers a cautionary note to Tottenham fans who have long chanted for Levy's departure. I hope what comes next isn't worse, he said thoughtfully. If things go downhill, maybe fans will find themselves singing Daniel Levy's name again, wishing he was back. He also acknowledged the positives left behind by Levy's era. The stadium and training ground are magnificent and completed. Now, the focus should shift more towards the team itself. Many clubs spend a lot of money, but only a few win trophies regularly. Let's see if the new leadership can break that pattern. And here's the part most people miss. While Levy's tenure was marked by controversy and frequent managerial changes, his investments in infrastructure have set a foundation that could benefit Spurs for years to come. But will the new regime capitalize on this groundwork, or will the club continue to struggle for silverware? What do you think? Was Daniel Levy's ruthless approach necessary to push Tottenham forward, or did it do more harm than good? Could a more patient strategy have yielded better results? Share your thoughts and join the debate below, because when it comes to Spurs and their leadership, opinions are never in short supply.